they're just like, oh, it's just another day, whatever. Whereas I think that it should be your own personal Christmas, um, where like the day is completely dedicated to you. And usually people don't do that for me as well. But this year people were so kind and thoughtful, and I had such a lovely day, and I really enjoyed it, and hopefully it will reinstate my faith in birthdays and in people. Sorry, I feel like I'm not making as much sense as I could be, but it's because I'm trying to have the sound of Tetris in the background of the buttons. I don't even know if you can hear it, but I'm losing, which is why I'm kind of talking brokenly, I suppose. I'm kind of scatterbrained. But so yeah, on Friday everyone came up, my whole family came up, and we had food and cakes, and I got such lovely stuff, like lovely gifts. People were so thoughtful. My parents surprised me with a Barbie cake, which was seriously the most beautiful Barbie cake ever. It was just gorgeous. And my boyfriend had flowers delivered to my work. My favourite flowers. There was orange lilies and orange roses. And it's the most beautiful bunch of flowers, and I cried in the middle of work in front of everyone. And people were just so thoughtful. And then on Saturday I went out in town, like drinking, as you do on your 21st birthday. And you know, it wasn't the best night out I've ever had, but I appreciated that people came all the same. The people who did come, a lot of people who I thought were my friends didn't really care or make any effort to come and show up and celebrate my birthday with me, and that may not mean a lot to some people, but I think that really shows who your friends are, you know, who will make the effort when, you know, maybe they don't feel like coming out, or maybe they're not in the mood to be in a club, but they still make the effort because it's your day. I think that really shows you who your friends are. But it was a nice night. One of my friends didn't get into the club that we were going to because she wasn't of age, which I was very annoyed with, because in Ireland the drinking age is 18, but the club can decide whichever age they want that you have to be before you can come in. So like there's clubs that are for 18 and over, but then some clubs are 21s, some clubs are 23s. They're usually the main ages, 18, 21, 23. And I have been to that club a million times, like so many times I've been there, and they wouldn't let my friend in for some reason. Like obviously I've been there, and I was 20 all the times I've been there since I only turned 21. The day before I went, I went out, I turned 21 on the Saturday, on the Friday, and we went out on the Saturday, so every other time before that I was 20, and I've never had a problem. They wouldn't let her in, and I was crying because everywhere was going to be 21 But then eventually I got drunk and started having a good time. I wasn't like really, really drunk. I was just kind of happy drunk, which was good. But it was just a random night. I ended up seeing people in there that weren't actually, they didn't like come to my birthday. But, you know, they were kind of friends of mine, like kind of acquaintances really, I suppose. And we ended up having such a laugh at them as well. And it was just, I can't decide, like, if it was a good night. I mean, it was a good night. I think what is wrong with me is that the pictures the next day, I did not like myself in them. I thought that I looked really ugly in them, and I was like, oh, did I look like that on the night? Which is just typical me to let that ruin it. But yeah, other than that, it was a good night. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you. I mean, that's pretty much been a lot of my life at the moment, has been kind of leading up to my 21st. Because, you know, that's obviously, that's a big thing. And now that it's over, I'm kind of like, okay, what do I do now? After it's all been said and done, you know, I hate the anticlimax after a birthday because people make you feel so important and so special, and you appreciate that so much. Well, I mean, when they do, sometimes they don't, which is what I was saying a while ago, but this year, people really did make the effort to make me feel special. So I went through like a couple of days of being really special, and everyone like letting me know that they love me and all that. And now it's like, okay, it's over now. You're normal again. And I'm like, okay, what do I do now myself? Just a big anticlimax, going back to having nothing to do, having nothing to plan for. Because, you know, when you're planning a party, it kind of takes up a lot of your time. And I happen to quite like, you know, planning for things and the excitement and the, I don't know, kind of the stress, not really stress, but, you know, when you're planning something and you're kind of occupied. I like doing all that. So now that it's over, it's just a bit of an anticlimax, especially when I have like no plans for the day now, you know. The next occasion coming up is Halloween, which is a week from today, and I don't really think I have any plans for it. I love Halloween. I actually love Halloween. But for some reason, all of my friends hate Halloween, and I don't understand why. I mean, I get that, you know, some parts of it are crap. Like, you know, if you go into town, like into a club, it's really messy, and there's like really common people, or like ghetto, as you would say. So like, I get why they wouldn't like going in town, but that doesn't mean Halloween is bad. Halloween is fun with all the costumes and the scariness and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I had to pause to sneeze. But yeah, that's the next thing that's coming up, but I don't think we have any plans for that either. And every time I bring it up to try and